Hello students. Welcome to Chapter 14. In this chapter, we will learn about complex sentence in reading. 1. Introduction. Most literature, or reading material, at graduate level, involves complex sentence. Very often, we would find noun phrase, as subject, as well as object, main clause, and adverbial clause, if clause, etc., in the sentence. The sentence is also quite long, that often confuses the reader about the relative meaning of the sentence. In order to determine the meaning, it is important that students learn more about complex sentence in a real reading commonly found in socioeconomics literatures. By then, it will help students to cope their problem in reading English textbook in the future or during his or her course of study in University of Lampung. This chapter contemplates on reading passage, grammar focus, or contextual grammar, writing, and speaking. The subject being discussed will be on understanding the complex sentence provided in the reading passage. 2. Objectives. After completing this chapter, the students are expected to be able to 1. Understand key vocabularies in provided reading material. 2. Use his or her own sentence using identified vocabularies. 3. Write down his or her sentence using complex sentence. 4. Analyze complex sentence and interpret the meaning. 5. Speak using complex sentence with peer or in front of the class. 3. Reading comprehension. Please listen carefully to the following text. The study of economic development is one of the newest, most exciting, and most challenging branches of the broader disciplines of economics and political economy. Although one could claim that Adam Smith was the first development economist, and that his Wealth of Nations, published in 1776, was the first treatise on economic development, the systematic study of the problems and processes of economic development in Africa, Asia, and Latin America, has emerged only over the past 4 decades. Yet, there are some who would still claim that development economics is not really a distinct branch of economics, in the same as macroeconomics, labor economics, public finance, or monetary economics. Rather, they would assert, it is simply an amalgamation, and basically, an unaltered application, of all these traditional fields, but with a specific focus on the individual economies of Africa, Asia, and Latin America. We disagree with this viewpoint. Although development economics often draws on relevant principles and concepts from other branches of economics in either a standard or modified form, for the most part, it is a field of study, rapidly evolving its own distinctive analytical and methodological. Development economics is neither the same as the economics of advanced capitalist nations, modern neoclassical economics. Nor is it similar to the economics of advanced socialist societies, Marxian or command economics. It is neither more nor less than the economics of contemporary, poor, underdeveloped third world nations with varying ideological orientations, diverse cultural backgrounds, very complex yet similar economic problems that is usually demand new ideas and novel approaches. The awarding of the 1979 Nobel Prize in Economics to 2 eminent development economists, Sir Arthur Lewis of Princeton University and Professor Theodore Schultz of the University of Chicago, for their unique path-breaking studies of the development process, provided dramatic confirmation of the status of economic development as a separate field within the economics discipline. Task 1. Vocabulary Development. The following is a list of key vocabularies taken from the above passage. You need to find the synonym and the antonym of these words. 1. Emerged. 2. Branches. 3. Broader. 4. Path-breaking. 5. Underdeveloped. 6. Novel. 7. Eminent. 8. Unaltered. 9. Amalgamation. 10. Diverse. 11. Economics. 12. Economists. 13. Rapidly. 14. Evolving. 15. Treatise. Please do the task. You can pause your video while completing the task. Task 2. Comprehension questions. 1. Is it true that development economics deals mainly with underdeveloped countries' economy? 2. On what occasion did development economics mark its strong stature as an important and a distinct economics branch? 3. Who, by some, was considered pioneer in development economics? 4. What is the best title of the above passage? Please do the task. You can pause your video while completing the task. Four. Contextual grammar. Contextual grammar from the above text includes 1. Parallel structure. For example, economic development is one of the newest, the most exciting, and the most challenging economics branch recently. 2. Neither, nor, and, either, or. For example, he is neither smart nor tactical when dealing with difficult and stressful job. Either you or he would get benefit from the conflict. See more complex examples. Development economics often draws on relevant principles and concepts from other branches of economics in either a standard or modified form. Development economics is neither the same as the economics of advanced capitalist nations, nor is it similar to the economics of advanced socialist societies. 3. Relative and main clause, phrases, and main sentence, and additional information within sentence. For example, although one could claim that Adam Smith was the first development economist, and that his Wealth of Nations, published in 1776, was the first treatise on economic development, the systematic study of the problems and processes of economic development in Africa, Asia, and Latin America has emerged only over the past 4 decades. This very long sentence practically would only tell the reader that the systematic study of economic development has emerged only over the past 4 decades. The remaining buzzwords, phrases, etc., are merely additional information. However, it does not mean that additional information is not important, because they are important. 4. Using commas, bracket, quote, and unquote, etc., within sentence. The commas, bracket, etc., are commonly found in complex and long sentence. They function to elaborate certain points, such as name, place, date, statistics, etc. Example taken from point 3, as well as from the reading passage, clarifies the function. Development economics is neither the same as the economics of advanced capitalist nations, modern neoclassical economics, nor is it similar to the economics of advanced socialist societies, Marxian or command economics. Activity 1. Ask your friend what he or she thinks about recent fuel crisis, BBM crisis. Starting like this. A. What do you think about recent BBM crisis? B. Well, BBM crisis in the past week caused lot of pain to not only rich people, but also the mass poor people, because it sparked inflation, driven by increase in transportation costs. A. What is your assessment to the root cause of the crisis? B. I think the main factors causing the fuel crisis in Indonesia are first corruption in Pertamina, in fuel distribution. A. What is your suggestion to end the crisis? B. Well, there are several things need to do to end the crisis. First, Pertamina should be audited carefully. Second, government should monitor the distribution of BBM more rigorously. Please do the activity. You can pause your video while completing the activity. Activity 2. Please imagine that your friend is the one in the list below. Ask him or her that she or he would or could do if she or he were the one in the list. Change roles and practice the activity again. Start like this. A. If you were the director of Pertamina, what would you do? B. If I were the director of Pertamina, I would supervise my staffs rigorously and eradicate corruption in this institution. Here is the role-playing list. A. Economist. B. Agricultural Extension Specialist. C. Food and Nutrition Specialist. Please do the activity. You can pause your video while completing the activity. Activity 3. Suppose your friend had economics method of curbing inflation. Ask your friend of what he or she would do, starting like this. A. What would you do if you had method of curbing inflation? B. If I had such method, I would introduce the method to Bank Indonesia, World Bank, and many other institutions, locally and globally, provide reports at no charge. A. And what would you do if your method were fails? B. I would do other experiments to find out such failures. Please do the activity. You can pause your video while completing the activity. Four. Writing. Please explain, only in one sentence, why Adam Smith, by some, is recalled as the inventor of development economics. Please do the writing task. You can pause your video while completing the task. Well done, students. You have finished Chapter 14. See you again. Bye.